Hello, this is Eddie Johnson of Rebel Visions Corporation, owners of Rebel Vino, the only social media platform dedicated to food and beverage. I'm doing a series of videos to try to help people and companies try to figure out what social media can do for them and how they might be able to leverage that. In this particular video, we're going to speak about knowing what it takes and the time and effort that it takes to actually manage, a social media campaign, right? So you figure I've got to set up all of my accounts on all the platforms that pertain to my business. Then I've got to figure out where I need to go in terms of developing content, developing my messaging that actually matches my brand. And I'll do another one that talks about brand, but here's some more information for you. So sometimes you have enough time and you can manage your own social media campaign. The only problem is that that's a job, right? So you have your job, it's managing your business, but you might need a little bit of help to actually put together your social media campaign so that you're not just throwing good time and even good money at a strategy that isn't really working or paying off for you. An example that I have is I spoke with somebody a while ago and she was getting less than 50 sales a month, based off of social media. She was marketing on Facebook and predominantly Instagram. And I said, that's great. You're getting some sales, but she's spending $1,000 for 50 sales. That's not a lot that's not a lot of money to be making, and that's a lot of money to be spending, which is why you should get with a professional to try to figure out your proper demographic, the proper platform for you to be on for the products and services that you're specifically trying to sell. The other part is that you also should think about what your brand is. But like I said, we'll get to branding later on. Right now, let's try to focus on where we are. The job itself can be time consuming. Like I said, you've got to come up with content. You have to be able to post that content. Hopefully you've identified some tools, and yes, we'll talk about tools later on, but let's focus on things right now. You've got to come up with tools that you can use that can make your life a little bit easier by automating your posts and scheduling your posts in advance. There's some tools that will let you go 30 days in advance, 60 days in advance. On Rebel Vino, if you're a restaurant or otherwise in the food industry, we let you go as far in advance as you want to go. You might have evergreen content that you can reuse all the time. We can actually help you set that up, and it'll just keep firing. Like every Christmas, every New Year's, every Valentine's Day or whatever it is, we can help you do that. However, once you figure that out, now you've got to actually do the creative and see what actually works on each one of the platforms. And here's something else that a lot of people miss. They reuse content from one platform to the next, not realizing that a given platform might actually place their logo on the content. So let's suppose you're doing something on TikTok and you decide, I'm going to share that on Instagram. People on Instagram are going to know that this is not content specifically meant for them. You did it on TikTok and then just shared it over here. So that sends a subliminal message to people, and you kind of want to pay attention to that. So understand the formats that you have to submit your post to on the various platforms. Understand the type of content that works on that platform. Is it a picture? Is it video? Is it just sound? Is it just text? What is it that actually works on a given platform? And you kind of have an advantage if you can work with somebody. Yes, we do have those kind of services. You can reach out to me, but you might want to work with a professional that understands that kind of thing about the platforms and can kind of give service to what you're doing with your product and or service. Hope this was helpful to you. We'll do more videos as we go forward. My name is Eddie Johnson from Rebel Visions Corporation. You can reach me at eddie.johnson@rebelvisions.com. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.